You are about to hear one of the wildest comeback stories in TV history, and it all happened in one night. If you love a good underdog story, smash that like and subscribe button, because you're not going to want to miss this. So let's just ask the big question here. What really is the best revenge?
Is it, I don't know, winning a huge Emmy Award?
Yeah, that's good. But what about winning it in front of literally everyone who thought you were finished?
Okay, you have got to hear the story of Stephen Colbert's absolutely epic Emmy night. Let's get into it.
First, to get why this night was so huge, you need the backstory. See, Colbert wasn't just walking into an award show, he was walking in as the ultimate underdog.
So picture this. After a solid decade on the air, news breaks that your show is getting the axe. We're talking about a crew of 200 people, a whole work family suddenly about to be unemployed.
And the reason being reported, the whole thing was seen as an apparent gift to Donald Trump. So yeah, the situation was just incredibly tense and politically charged.
But then, he walks out onto the Emmy stage to present an award. And this is where the entire script just flips.
The second he appeared, the entire room just went nuts. I mean, Hollywood's biggest stars, all springing to their feet, giving him this massive, roaring standing ovation. It was a huge show of support.
So what does he do with all that love? He leans right into the joke. He gets to the microphone and, with a perfect deadpan, asks, "While I have your attention, is anyone hiring?" Just legendary.
And here's the best part. That wasn't just some off-the-cuff line. Oh no, the man came prepared.
Get this, he actually pulls a physical resume and an old headshot out of his jacket. He hands it to Harrison Ford in the front row and asks him to pass it down to Steven Spielberg. You cannot make this stuff up. An all-time move.
So at this point, the crowd is already his. He's won the night with that stunt alone, but believe it or not, the biggest, most career-defining moment was still coming. Now you gotta understand the stakes here. For his entire 10-year run on the show, he had never won the big one. Always nominated for Outstanding Talk Series, but never, ever the winner.
Until this night. Against all odds, in his final season, with everyone thinking he was on his way out, he finally won. His first ever Emmy for Outstanding Talk Series.
And the room just exploded all over again. You could hear the entire audience chanting his name, Stephen, Stephen, as he made his way to the stage. The emotion in that room was just electric. So now he's up there, trophy in hand, the entire industry watching. This was his moment, and he delivered one of the most unforgettable speeches you will ever hear.
He starts with this beautiful, really poignant line, and you just know he's talking about way more than just the TV show.
And bam! Right there, you can just feel the weight of what he and his team were going through, facing the end of something they'd poured their hearts into. Then, he ties it all back to the bigger picture with this incredibly powerful patriotic line. Suddenly, this wasn't about an award anymore. It was about something so much bigger.
And he ends it with this defiant, amazing quote from Prince. A perfect mic drop. A message of resilience, not just for his team, but for everybody watching.
So, that brings us to the final question, and I really want to know what you think. With that speech, on that night, after everything that happened, what was the real message Stephen Colbert was sending?
Seriously, I'm dying to hear your take. What was he really saying with all that? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you had fun with this story, a like and subscribe would be awesome. Thanks for watching.